Yellowstone alert. The supervolcano has been hit with a swarm of quakes, 102 tremors, striking the supervolcano's park. USGS reveals Yellowstone volcano rattled by over 100 deep earthquakes in August. Yellowstone National Park officials revealed, and this is worrying because this is a supervolcano, one of the few in the world. So this is a warning. Yellowstone Seismic Network, operated by the University of Utah, recorded 102 earthquakes within the nation's park's borders, the national park borders. U.S. Geological Survey, Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, YVO, revealed the number of earthquakes in this month's park update published this week. The strongest of the tremors hit a 2.5 magnitude of the Richter scale on the morning of August 7th at 4:19 local time. USGS said the tremor was detected 13 miles north-northwest of Pahasket Tepe, Wyoming. The strong swarm of 13 earthquakes rocked the park between August 2nd and the end of August, about 8 miles outside of West Yellowstone, a town in southern Montana. The most powerful quake in the swarm peaked at magnitude 2.2. Another cluster of quakes went off August 26 north of West Thumb, topping at 14 earthquakes. The smaller surge of 12 earthquakes happened about 14 miles southeast of Mammoth Hot Springs, Wyoming. The earthquakes erupted between August 29th and August 30th, reached magnitude 2.4. USGS assured the high number of earthquakes was well within the average seismic activity at Yellowstone. The USGS said earthquake sequences like these are common and account for roughly 50% of the total seismicity of the Yellowstone region. Yellowstone earthquake activity remains at background levels, they say. Ground deformation levels at Yellowstone have also returned to 2015 levels, with only minimal movement of the ground rising and dropping in various places. After very little ground change in July, Yellowstone GPS stations recorded deformation trends in the line with previous years. The GPS stations in the Yellowstone caldera are slowly dropping by a few centimeters each year, and stations near the Norris Geyser are rising. USGS says in this update, quote, "The lack of measurable surface motion in July was probably an aberration caused by seasonal changes, perhaps due to surface and subsurface water conditions. But everyone who followed the update was convinced nothing is out of the ordinary at the Yellowstone Park, Yellowstone supervolcano. In fact, they have to put out that everything is normal. It makes me think it's not normal," says Twitter user Tholik. Scores of conspiracy theorists fear the massive supervolcano complex is long overdue for a cataclysmic eruption. Yellowstone last erupted about 640,000 years ago, but no one really knows when it will happen again. USGS geologists are positive any future eruption will not happen within our lifetime. Again, the agency says future volcanic eruptions could occur within or near Yellowstone National Park for the simple reason that the area has a long volcanic history and because there is hot and molten rock or magma beneath the caldera now. Yellowstone is monitored for signs of volcanic activity by the Yellowstone Volcanic Observatory scientists who detect earthquakes using their seismographs and ground motion using GPS. The YVO has not detected signs of activity suggesting an eruption is imminent. And we also have to conclude with this, that we have to remind everyone Yellowstone is within the Pacific Ring of Fire. It's also very close to the Long Valley supervolcano of California. I'll leave links below for you for this on Express UK. This is briefed by Sebastian Catley.